shakalaka. With the fear and greed index being at all-time highs and Willy Woo saying that retail has finally arrived the last 4 weeks and Bitcoin having the biggest weekly candle ever, people are starting to ask, is the end near? In today's video, I'm going to answer that question and tell you why I am more bullish on Bitcoin today than ever before. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're talking about why despite things looking like Bitcoin price may turn down, I'm more bullish than ever before. But before we get into that, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. And today's episode is sponsored by Bridge Oracle, the first ever public Oracle system on the Tron network. Their unique technology allows smart contract developers to infuse real-world data into smart contracts to create real-world connected dApps and DAOs. Bridge Oracle's flexible open-source API infrastructure makes it easy to customize and deploy smart contracts using a wide variety of data points outside the Tron network. Bridge Oracle will launch publicly on the Tron mainnet by the end of Q1 2021. To learn more about Bridge Oracle, you can head over to their website, bridge.link, or follow them on Twitter at bridge_oracle for news and updates. Now guys, Bitcoin fear and greed is at the highest it has ever been. It's been hanging at the highest it's ever been for a long time. Not only that, but we have Willy Woo saying retail has arrived the last 4 weeks. Welcome to the middle phase of the bull market, which echoes what Peter Brandt is saying about the bull market feeling halfway home. So, does this mean the end is near? Does this cryptic tweet actually mean that we are in the last 4 weeks of the bull market? And he doesn't quite specify. It's tough to know. So taking a look at Bitcoin today, well, right now we are still in this bullish megaphone we've been in since the end of September. Right now, this blue line, the 4-hour MA50, is basically squeezing Bitcoin between the upper bounds and the 4-hour MA50, about to break out to this next area of resistance somewhere between $52,000 and $58,000, this green Bitcoin box that we have here. Now, if Bitcoin actually breaks out of the bullish megaphone, as it was doing last time it was squeezed by the 4-hour MA50 back here in January, well, we could see a pretty high jump. However, if it breaks down, we could actually see the price come down a little bit. Some people are talking about a 30% pullback in Bitcoin's price. That would bring us right around to this 61.8 fib, right around $32,000 to $34,000. Now, why am I not scared? Well, first thing, Bitcoin's not a short-term investment for me. But second thing, I found some things that are absolutely crazy that gave me so much satisfaction and joy in owning Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies right now. What are those things? Well, first thing comes from this article right here that I was talking about earlier, where Bitcoin had its biggest weekly candle ever. But that's not what I'm excited about. What I'm actually excited about is this chart here, which takes a look at miner outflows and compares it with price. So these red boxes here, these are big clusters of miner outflows that occurred in 2018, 2014, 2011. Basically every peak miners sell. They mine the whole time, but then they stockpile some of it and they sell a ton as the price goes up. So we would think if we were close to a relative top, miners would be selling the shit out of it. But if we take a look where we are right now, maybe there's a little band in here, but there's not nearly anything close to the band that happened before 2018 or 2014 or 2011. Not only that, but if we take a look at where the bands exist, they exist basically right at the beginning of where price takes off. So if we take a look where we are right now in price, really with the band only starting to begin, we might be where the band is just beginning to take off. And actually, if we take a look at the report by Glassnode Chief Technology Officer and co-founder Raphael Schultz-Kraft, he calculated that based on his current cycle position, Bitcoin has the potential to go to $274,000, an increase of 471%, in line with its 2017 behavior. Guys, we're not even a fifth of the way there yet. But that's not all. Because some people were asking me, well, is it too late to get in? I mean, Bitcoin's already 10x this year. Is it too late? Well, possibly not. And here's why. One of my favorite charts, the Bitcoin Rainbow Price Chart, not because I'm a rainbow person, but because this is a logarithmic regression that just seems to work out. Now, if we take a look at this Bitcoin Rainbow Price Chart, right now, we are in the orange area. Is this a bubble? When people start to ask, is this a bubble? If you think about it at the beginning of this episode, I was talking about how people are asking, is this a bubble? Is the end in sight? So, the answer is no, but here's the really cool thing. If we take a look back at previous cycles, it turns out that the Bitcoin price in orange actually was support for the upcoming cycle. That's right, you heard me. That means this $40,000 to $50,000 Bitcoin is actually going to be the support range for Bitcoin in the future. You're still getting in at the ground level. Let me show you. If we go back to 2017, right here, the beginning of the orange, you can see the black line that goes across the screen, and I can't show you with the mouse, but everything except for a little dip in the beginning of 2019 that was basically a lot of manipulation happening with BitMEX and other exchanges like that, everything except for that, Bitcoin price actually hovered above that area. But that's not the other one, because if we go back to the one before that and we take a look here, guess what? Everything stayed above that line. And if we take a look at the time before that, it was orange. Guess what? Everything stayed above the line there too. This orange range, this $40,000 to $50,000 range, is basically going to be the lowest Bitcoin will ever be, ever again. And we know all these institutions are coming into Bitcoin. We know retail is coming into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So I'd say this matched with this makes me spectacularly optimistic for what Bitcoin has coming up. So guys, that's all for today's episode. If you did enjoy that, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also check out the pinned comment down in the description where you can get sweet shirts like this or join our private Discord channel. All that fun stuff. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Peace.